Do you know that feeling when you want women, but you hate that you want them? The quiet pull, even when you're successful and you know you shouldn't care? In this video, I will show you a proven way to flip that, to feel genuinely abundant, without cold approaches, status games, or money flexing. And the crazy part, it also makes the world better. If that sounds too good to be true, great. We're in the business of delivering top 1% results here. So listen closely. First off, who am I? My name is Lucio Buffalmano. I'm an expert on power and strategies, and I've been a player for most of my dating life. Players automatically have an abundance mindset that is very empowering compared to most guys. However, an abundance mindset by itself doesn't make you unneedy. It only makes you less needy towards an individual woman. But you still seek out women, even if plural, and dating. Deep down, you're still needy. That has been the case for me. Even as a player, dating has taken a large part of my life. And overall, it's been great. However, like everything else, dating is always better when you don't need it, but only decide to have it. Today, I have reached that point, and I'll show you how. First, we must understand where neediness comes from. You may need dating for different reasons. It could be attraction, lust, wanting emotional intimacy or companionship, or some guy even for validation and notches. However, it doesn't even matter which one is you, because these are all superficial expressions of a deeper, stronger instinct. These are all superficial means to an end. And all these needs evolved for the same goal: reproduction. The ultimate, deepest, and hidden drive and instinct that underpins all neediness is to reproduce. Understanding that is key to understanding the solution. And you cannot fix the deeper neediness with morning routines, no-fap, or masculinity gurus, etc., etc. These are all superficial patches. Evolution overpowers them all, and evolution embedded your reproductive instinct the deepest. The only way to fix neediness, then, is to address the basic reproductive instinct. Once you fulfill that, then you can become completely unneedy. And in general, also more happy and content and fulfilled in life. So the question becomes, how do you fulfill that instinct in a sustainable, ethical, and honorable way without dating? Here is how. You become a sperm donor. Now, quick warning before we dig deeper, and this is important. This is something that must be taken very seriously. There are donors' lives, of course, recipients' lives, and most of all, future humans. But when everything clicks, then it's win, win, win. The recipients fulfills a dream, and the children are born to families that truly want them. And because of their history, chances are these children will grow with a cross-border, open-minded and global perspective on life. I believe that's amazing, and that's a great plus for humanity in general. And it can also be great for you, the donor. It significantly improved my life. It made me more content, more focused and productive, and more free and abundant. Take my last trip where I'm coming from, for example. To you, that may seem a totally, completely normal picture, but not for me. Just a few years ago, you wouldn't have caught me dead wearing a baseball cap. Now I wear one if it's practical. Why won't I wear it? Because I think it doesn't look good. And I didn't wear it because of dating. Or take that jacket. That jacket is my father's. Even that will seem fine to most guys. But in the past, I won't wear anything that wasn't custom made for me. My shirts and my initials on, just to squeeze the little extra status signaling. Again, I didn't do it necessarily because I like it. Most of that was because of dating. It improved my dating and it worked. But today, I don't have to. Today, I get to dress functionally. Dressing functionally is something I finally get to do, and it's freeing. I love it. Traveling in general is also much more enjoyable. In the past, it was I need to go out now, approach, meet women. Today it's like, if it happens, great. If not, great. I get to focus on my mission, work more, and explore better. And if it happens, dating itself is also much more enjoyable. Before, my dates were not just like for fun. I had a goal in mind. They were like a mission. I was in performance mode with a clear end goal. Today, they are not only more enjoyable, but it's also much closer to how I envision high-value dating for a successful man, such as, this is the frame. My life is already great. I need nothing. But let's see if a great woman may even add extra value. Now, to be honest, when you reach this point, the chances that anybody adds any value are not so high. But it's still only upside with zero downsides. The way I see it, you go out, and worst case scenario, you learn more about people, dating dynamics, and if she's great, then great, it's a win, but there is no loss, only upsides. Also, what I love is that with this new approach, I also get to screen for quality, not just beauty. And talking about quality, like the Godfather said, a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. So today I also get to spend more quality time with my family. In the past, I also didn't. Why not? Because I come from the middle of nowhere. You don't meet many new women there. So I always loved my time there, but in the end always gravitated towards big cities. But today, I'm looking forward to spending time with my family. I go there, I eat well, I rent a motorbike, I drive to the gym, and I train for my running goals. Likely, there will be no dating, but I still cannot wait to go. Finally, this new attitude is also a much better fit for my life stage. First of all, let me say this, no judgment. I love that we live in a free world. I love that there can be a 70 or 80-year-old guy still dating, still chasing skirts. Good for him. I love freedom. However, for myself, I believe there are optimal life phases for different pursuits. And in this life phase, I want to focus more on work and my mission. Now, without neediness, I get to do that. And I don't feel like I'm missing anything. As you can see, the list of benefits is long and important, but in this video, I focused more on the donor's benefits, but this reminder is crucial. With donation, equally important are future mothers and families, and most important, the future children. This process must be unequivocally good for them. That is key. This is also not for all. If you are more of a traditional type of guy, a relationship type of guy, then donation will have different dynamics for you. Sure, donation is still a generous act and I would encourage you to consider it. However, the dynamics for you will be different. They will go on top or beside your relationship, not necessarily replacing it. Second, the screening process is very selective. There are private donation options, but those come with real risks on both sides. And I will strongly urge men and especially women to be very careful there. That said, for some, this is an incredible approach. If you are not the relationship type of guy, forcing a relationship does not do you any good, and it doesn't do your partner any good. This may save you from a lose-lose, failed marriage that will cost you time, money, and health. The way I see it, relationships also didn't evolve for conjugal bliss. The high divorce rate that we see today is not the exception. The way I see it, that's probably the norm for human nature. Also, this works extremely well for those high agency type of guys, and I am one of them. If you want to focus solely on your mission, this allows you to, without missing on anything, you can focus on your mission and contribute to the world with your unique gifts. All the while, you're also helping others with your donation. As I said, win, win, win. Subscribe and we'll go deeper in future videos and more details in other channels. Ciao.